Yo, what's poppin', family? Gonna hit you with a little update. Let's get into it. What's poppin', family? It's been way too long. Welcome back to another episode of Jared Tries Trading. Thank you guys for sticking with me. If you're still there, and if you're not, I get it. To be honest, I'm thinking about rebranding because I don't just try trading. I actually, I'm actually doing this, and I love it. I need to evolve the brand to better represent what I'm trying to do. But yes, definitely still trying to trade profitably. In this video, I'm going to give you an update on all my eval accounts, True Forex funds, and Apex Trader funding. Show you where the accounts are at, and then I'll get into a little bit of strategy / my motto and / a little rant or whatever you want to call it. So let's get into it. Hope you guys have been doing well. This is my trading view. I know you can do it on Excel or make it look, but whatever. Okay, I just typed it out. My Apex Trader funding update. I still have 2 of my original funded accounts. Obviously, you guys know I lost one of the 50Ks. Fucking went on tilt on that one. That was like a while back. Those 2 are still alive in drawdown. Slowly but surely getting out of drawdown. The lowest I got, I was like minus 1,500 in drawdown on this one. So slowly but surely getting out of there. This one, I was minus 500 or something drawdown, slowly getting out of there. And as you can see, I have the target here. This is my target because I need to create a buffer before I can even withdraw. And then I want to get some profit on top of that so then I can keep that buffer. Obviously, there's so many hoops that you need to jump through to get a payout. So many ways that they make for you to fail, and that's just part of the business. But if you're successful and you're a profitable trader, all that stuff doesn't really matter. So I need to get to, I think it's like 2,600 profit on the 50K, and then I need 1,600 profit on the 25K, and then everything over that will be something that I can withdraw, and then the trailing drawdown stops as well. So we need to create as big as a buffer as we can do, and then not only that, but the bigger the buffer, we can maybe start scaling up, but that's in the future. We worried about getting out of drawdown right now. And then my evals, my 50Ks, these are like, I've had these for a while, but every time I blow it, I don't reset it. I don't pay for the reset. I just let the subscription go. Give me some time to cool off, get better. No need to just jump right in, So these have been blown for a while. I go more aggressive on the evals, obviously, because I'm paying for these monthly. And, there's a good balance between sticking to your plan but still being aggressive, because I'm not trying to pay these guys fucking forever. You know what I mean? So one just reset today. I didn't trade today. It's Juneteenth. And then I think the other one resets tomorrow or something. So we'll have those back. I got the trade copier, so it's much easier to manage trades now. Everything's through NinjaTrader. And then I got 2 more smaller evals that I purchased because they were like 90% off. And this is what I'm sticking with. Like, if I could get all these funded, I'm cool. The goal is to really just build up your prop firm capital. So then you could, like, imagine if you take $100 on 6 accounts, that's not hard to do. Well, it's hard to do it consistently, but you know what I mean. And it's 6 of that, that's $600 a day. That's plenty. So I'm sticking with these. If they get blown, I'll wait for them to reset. I'm not going to buy more. Just sticking with these, and we'll see what we could do with the evals moving forward. And then I have my True Forex funds. If you guys haven't seen that video, I did pass phase 1, and I'm currently in phase 2. And this is where a lot of people mess up. They try to push it because they're excited, and that's what I did. I wanted to like knock it out, instantly. And I got kind of overzealous, taking trades, closing trades, not letting trades work. And so I got into a bit of drawdown, but as you can see with the phase 2, I had 60 days. In a week, I went into drawdown, so I'm not really touching it right now. I'm giving it some time, and then I'll try to focus on it in a couple weeks or so. Still plenty of time. That's pretty much where it's at. If we could get that one, that'll be lit. Drawdown rules are much more lenient than the futures prop firms. But that is the update for my prop firm accounts. I'm proud of myself. I've had my funded accounts, one of them for 46 days. Most people blow them within a week. The second one, the 25K, I've had for 18 days, and then these two evals right here I've had for 10 days each, so 2 weeks. But the thing is, you guys have to remember is passing is not the goal, right? Well, obviously it's the goal, but the journey is just starting once you get funded. Like, that's where it really starts. That's where discipline matters. That's where going on tilt really matters. That's where having an edge matters. You know, I'm not excited. I need to pass and keep the account and get to a drawdown. I mean, get to a payout. That's the goal. And just keeping my head down and staying focused on that. So that's the prop firm account update. Now, I didn't trade today, but I just want to get into a little bit of like ICT kind of model strategy talk here. If you guys are learning ICT, I get it. I'm still learning, but something that's really helpful for me has been to, like, yes, watch as much content as you can, like, you know, drink from the fire hose, as they say. But once you start zoning in on your model, like, just block everything else out and kind of stop learning. Like, learn more about your model, but test it, back test it, try it in live trading, and see if you could be consistent with it. Because what I'm noticing is a lot of this stuff, all the models are almost the same. It's just what your eyes are drawn to. And then all it comes down to is drawing liquidity. What I have been doing is I'm treating the hour chart like my daily. Then I drop down to the 15. And then I trade on the 1 to 5 minute. As you can see, I got the two charts right here. These are some trades that I had on Friday. Before I get into the strategy, I guess, a couple challenges that I'm going through, and everybody goes through it, and I've been going through it, like it comes in waves, is the trailing drawdown is getting to me psychologically, because I don't want it to go into profit and then come back into red. Like, you could just blow the account that way. So I'm trying to balance, like, do I take my 5 points? Do I try to test it to get a little bit more? And then it's also about reading price action and what you see, and being confident in what you see to allow you to hold or to allow you to add, stuff like that, a little more advanced stuff. So I haven't been holding to my profit targets as much as I should, as much as a professional trader does. But I've been scalping my ass off. I could take like 3 or 4 points kind of easily, but it's holding for the 6, 8, 10. I'm never holding for more than 10 points just because I'm so scared of the trailing drawdown. I don't want to fuck with it. But that's also just a part of being confident and also getting rid of that trailing drawdown. So that's one challenge, is holding until TP. That's really the biggest challenge that I'm going through right now. Patience is decent, better than it used to be. Not forcing trades as much. I do get it wrong sometimes, and that's, that'll never go away. Yeah, those are the couple things that I'm dealing with right now, and that's all personal, that's all psychological, and that's why you have to, work on yourself. It's not about technical analysis at the end of the day. It's about, can you fix your own flaws? So just as an example, on Friday, you see I have all these levels marked out. Obviously, we've been fucking to the moon for the past couple weeks now, and I've been kind of looking for a reversal, so I've been kind of messing myself up with that. But pretty much my strategy, my model, is just waiting for a higher time frame PD array to be hit, and then looking for a specific signature within that PD array on a lower time frame, and if it looks like what I'm looking for, then I'm taking the trade. And this is where it gets to be like all ICT models are essentially the same. It's like the 2022 model, it's a rate on liquidity, and you're looking for the fair value gap after a market structure shift, right? But I'll show you here. It's like right here, we had this short-term high. We raid that right here on Friday morning, New York kill zone, 8 to 9 p.m. So it's in this area that I'm looking for a specific signature in price. Drop down to the 15. Retail traders, they're all buying, they're going long, and then they just reverse the market, right? And then everybody who is short over here, they're getting stopped out up at these highs. I was looking for a reversal up here on the 15 minute, and you can even see just the market structure on the 15 minute. You can see that there's trades in here. I mean, if you study it enough. Drop down to the 5, and this is where, it depends on what your eyes are drawn to. Obviously, premium discount, mark that out for the last, short-term leg. But we raid the liquidity here. We reverse this entry right here at this line or somewhere up here. That would be a turtle soup. If you practice and only look for turtle soups, which is a raid on stops, that could be your model. The same thing with the 2022 model. Raid liquidity, You don't see the market structure shift here because it's, if we go down on the time frame, you'll see it. But you see the fair value gap right here. You can take that, just how fucking ICT shows you to in the 2022 mentorship. Take that. There's 5 points already in a little bit of drawdown, but that's fine. Or if you're one of and that's another thing, a lot of the influencers and stuff, they've learned from ICT like in 2017, 2018, all different models, all different like ways to come to the same conclusion. If you're one of them, you might see this whole block right here as an order block. And then, if you're one of the 2023 people, this right here is like order block, mean threshold, enter off the mean threshold. Or if you're price action trader, you could go down on the lower time frames and look at it that way. Or, you guys heard me talk about this a lot. This is an OTE. We raid liquidity, displacement to the downside, market structure shift, right back into 62%, 79% retracement level. You enter here, stop up there. I don't know if this trade actually worked, but, you target these equal relative equal lows. Maybe if you went for, 0.23 standard deviation, you wouldn't have got there, but this is hindsight, whatever. But that's what I'm talking about. All the models are like the same. It's just what you study, right? This is also a market maker sell model. You know what I'm saying? Smart money reversal, low risk buy or sell, redistribution, and then down here, this is the second leg down here, and then we eventually get down to original consolidation right here, a PD array down here. So I hope I'm not talking too fast, and I hope that makes sense. Leave some comments below if you need further clarification. Obviously, I'm not profitable. I'm not a professional, but I have been studying my ass off. I know more than I think. So this is what I've been doing on the hourly, right? I mark out that high. We get a raid. We're in premium. So I'm looking to short up here. And then I drop down to the 15. And then once we raid liquidity, now the question is, where do we think we're going to go? Where can we anticipate we're going to go? Easy, low hanging fruit right here. I mean, if you're on this time frame, then the market structure shift happens here. And then you could still target these relative equal lows, target this low, target this PD array right here, go down to the 5. I'm not sure what I marked out right here. Maybe a 1 minute, something on the 1 minute. And then if you're just a pure price action trader, or, a market maker trader, it's all the same. It's just trading this fair value gap. It's trading this order block, turtle soup, first leg, second leg. Like, it's all there. Just put the blinders on and just focus and study, and this stuff will become apparent to you. Obviously, I'm still working on my own confidence and stuff, but as far as studying new things, I think I don't need that right now. I need to consistently be able to see these types of things and execute on them in real time. That's what I could recommend. If we're on the 15 on Friday, these are some actual trades I took. I never let them come to fruition. And then even like, you could catch both sides. You have your reversal up here. You could take your first, your low risk sell right here. You have your fair value gap. If you wait for it to come up there, you could take that. But even on the way up, you have this low, being broken, taking out these stops, down here. Then what, right? We stab below, and then you're looking for a market structure shift right here. Have a little OTE right here. Or if you're looking at this market structure shift, you could look to get in on this retracement over here, OTE. And then if you're playing the counter trend, you need to take your low hanging fruit. You have some liquidity here. You could go back up to this PD array. You marked out your premium and discount, right? We need to go test premium again. If you get in on one of these legs, target premium, target the PD array, and look what happens over here. We break down again. Once we test premium again, break down, fair value gap, stab back in, take 5 points there. That's your day, excuse me. And that's another thing. Like, you don't have to catch every fucking one. Just catch one. But you have to pick which one. You're not gonna be able to catch all. I can't catch all these. I got years to go before I can fucking catch this, catch that, catch this. And it's important to know that you don't need all that. You can catch it at the top, turtle soup. Catch the next one with a breaker entry. Catch the next one with an order block or fair value gap entry. This is an order block entry. It's all there. If you're studying ICT, it's almost all the same. It's just up to you to pick something that makes sense to you, and you can put the story together for yourself. That's what I've been doing. I'm literally trading 5 MES contracts. I've lowered my risk a lot, even though I like how trading ES is. you trade one contract and you know you take 5 points and it's $250 in the bank. The drawdown, the buffer is not enough to warrant taking, you know, that much risk. So I've lowered it to 5 MES. That's 125 per 5 points, and I'm sticking with that. That just gives me, if I make, you know, I have to make 15 mistakes in a row to blow the account. And you know, at this point in my career, that's something that I need to do. Just be humble. If I take $90 per account, that's great. You know, if I take $20, you know, every day, that's great. I think looking at influencers on Twitter, like I left all the Discords, I left Twitter. Sometimes I look on there, see, you know, if I can make improvements to my model and stuff, but seeing people do like 10-hour trades, 5-hour trades is just going to kill your confidence. It's going to make you try harder, like too hard, and it's going to affect you negatively. You know, this is a race against yourself, and that's what I'm learning, man. The biggest part of this is the psychology to it, and the faster you can master yourself, the faster you're going to get where you want to go. That's where I'm at with it. That's my update. Appreciate you guys if you stuck around. I hope you guys check out this video. I hope it provides some value. If you like it, you'll press the like button. I'm not going to ask for that. If you want to try out Apex Trader Funding, I think it's 50% off right now, and then 50% off resets. I don't recommend you fucking reset every fucking time. I'll leave the link below. Use my little discount code. It makes me about $5 when you buy an account. That's barely a Big Mac, but I do appreciate it if you guys use it. So check that out. I'm really going to try and post more videos, man. But I've been so locked in. I've been out of town. Obviously, I have my baby. She went, oh God, when she's sick, I can't do anything except take care of her at home when she doesn't go to school. So a lot of challenges, but it's just all about, you know, this is the journey. It's about getting better, handling it, dealing with it, being more emotionally stable when you trade, visualizing. Like, there's a bunch of shit that a lot, you know, the majority of people are not going to do. And I think that's why the majority of people fail. So that's where I'm at with it on the journey. I'm going to chop this video up, and you guys will see it later on this afternoon. Until next time. See ya.